taken about a yard deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
caused all of it.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Prescott now. Steps away to his left. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 34. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And that is incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He'll have a first down inside the 10, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Cowboys nothing.
Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Roethlisberger back into his end zone. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 16 yards, a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Roethlisberger with a pass complete to Claypool. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there of 22.
The day for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
On first and 10 is Connor. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They start on the ground with Elliott. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
They'll try and run the option to pick it up. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Ebron caught left side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. It's a foot race. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Looking to throw on second down. Roethlisberger setting up the screen. This is Samuels. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He finds his tight end Gentry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Throw again. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Aldon Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Brings their line to kick off for Dallas.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnover. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. A first down for Connor and then some. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Open man here is Gentry. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end?
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Third down, it's Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott out to his left. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead slims to 5 now at 15-10. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
They take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
And it really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Again, a run with Connor. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Back now in Pittsburgh, it's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I'm on Madden
Here's a
right
big
now.
one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again.
Oh my God, yo.
Now
he does.
the Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger.
There we go. Pick 6. We're going to house.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
That catch good for only a couple.
You play on the linebackers all you want to.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Forced out to his left.
Oh.
Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And his Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
What is he here?
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that 4th down stop. Points would be ideal, as they certainly wouldn't mind some breathing room. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43.
On second down, here's the option. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb.
And he's got room. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here's Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Now Prescott. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Ebron with it over the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. He's back to throw. And he finds McDonald. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
It's over. It's over. Let's dominate.
2nd and 10.
Roethlisberger to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Here's Roethlisberger. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow. How many people watching this one right here gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What it looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 12 yards.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Now he'll escape to his left. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. One last shot now for Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
I got one more in me. Yeah. What up, yo?
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field. Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The WWE Universe looked at him and acknowledged him as Roman Reigns, our head of the table and Universal Champion.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. On 2nd and 9. Prescott rolling to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. On play action, Prescott being chased out left. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 42 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
That is Matt Camp with the arm.
Steelers, nothing. Greg Zerline once again for Dallas.
Now with the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Marked, scratched, and picked.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Rachel Red.
Hey, Brad. Today we're whipping up some delicious recipes. So,
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
With real meat, poultry, or fish.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And adorable little creatures than any other sight. With the most listings,
It's
the most right place.
It's this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels.
Watch out, Juice
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Conner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Conner. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections, sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Yep.
Roethlisberger going to get that to Ebron. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And some room to work.
I need to stop trying to go for the strip.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Samuels, 36 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Even though it's clear.
Taken about 7 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Barking at nothing. Or cowering for no apparent reason.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how can we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. They'll roll him out right. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
I was sitting right here, and my dog
Dak's going to keep it on the option. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Prescott off play action. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Prescott going to keep the game. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
If this isn't 35 by some sort of paranormal force, it's
quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
And the Brooks seem to have a pretty good grasp on it.
The dog doesn't seem particularly frightened or freaked out.
After a one-point game, 7-6.
Tackles raised, first standing on end, backing
Play
away.
number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
An entity that is very, very benign, or an entity
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
If a spirit can interact with a person, for sure it can interact with a dog.
And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10.
Screaming at you, telling you to show yourself.
Prescott from the gun. Escaping the
That's
pressure
something
right.
paranormal. Make the choice
Flush to
fly
his
away.
right. He can run for it, and he will.
Whoa! Whoa!
Picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Oh,
back.
God,
Good job
bro.
starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And that's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Nothing out of the ordinary has happened since they saw the shadow figure. But Dan and Carly are keeping their eyes peeled for more paranormal activity. Just in case.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Rolling to his right. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
First down, Prescott.
With proven superior
Dancing to his
reducing the rate
left.
of relapses, active lesions, and slowing disability progression.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Where if you are or plan to become pregnant, these symptoms may cause a decrease in some types of antibodies. The most common side effects are upper respiratory tract infection, headache, and injection reactions. Dealing with this
Movement
RMS
there on the
drama,
offensive
it's
line,
time
a
to
little
ask
quick,
your
and a
doctor
5-yard
about
penalty.
Kesimpta.
Jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
Oh, shit.
Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
At Domino's, we're more than just classic answers.
Steps away to his left. He may try. Oh, Prescott's
Oh, my God, bro.
Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. They'll toss this out right for Connor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Try our new scented oils for freshness that lasts. Crafted to give you amazingly natural smelling fragrance
On the counter, it's Connor. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 15. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
Man, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Have you ever looked up
We
to the
remind
sky
you that coming up in
and
2
seen a
minutes'
cloud
time, we'll hand
that's
you off to
shaped like
Orlando,
a
where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Oh, come on, bro.
Steeler touchdown. 15-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And there, the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
Well, what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, they'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
A storm is brewing near Dennis LaForge's house.
At their own
As the clouds are
22-yard
building,
line.
he decides that this is the perfect time to try out the camera on his new phone.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go around.
Big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Dog, why aren't you rotating over?
Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Watch closely. At first, Dennis captures a cloud. That looks
They'll fire this
like a
deep
hit.
for Gallup. He's got a man, complete.
Let's face it.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength is still there, and he showed it off on that one.
Let's see what else he can find.
And on the left side here, Wilson.
Lands on this.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Morphs into a huge face. As the cloud moves across the sky, it becomes more
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is
You
on.
can see the nose here. Here's the
Clearly
eye.
wasn't outside of the
And
tackle
here
box.
is
There's your
here.
penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Prescott now from the 50. He'll fire deep downfield for... This is caught inside the 15. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Prescott yet again. His pass caught at the 4. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
A 6-yard pickup.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Final play of the half. Prescott eluding the pressure, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, as time expires in the first half, and the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Available in the celestial heavens. That's a pretty
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. They run the counter. Connor. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Scrambling, not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point. That's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious and taking it off.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Experience all of these in-store and online at Lowe's First Annual Spring Fest.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
The Cravens goals. It's all yard line. Save it this morning.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron there to make the grab. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for a score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Well, Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. That's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from a 3 to a 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Christie's Ocean favorites. Yum!
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. One-score game. 1st and 10 here. Buying time to his left.
almost every culture.
And he'll sling that one in there. Completes a Cooper on the comebacker. And he's got this down to the 35. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. They'll run on first down. He's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On play action alley. Here's Prescott.
A group of paranormal investigators
Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. On first down, it's Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
It's January 2020.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially when we get deeper in the game.
Now, play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
They are invited in.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott, escaping the pressure right. Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return will stop right around the 25.
First down 10 at the 25-yard line.
Try and get the running game going with Elliott. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Watch closely.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
When they can go hard, you can see that there is a dark form. It's like a
There's Prescott. Flush to his right.
casting a shadow in that corner.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Responds to travel. And if you travel with a group and the gym decides that it doesn't like you, then it can manifest to try to scare you.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Right back to counter here on first. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Steelers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. And he finds McDonald. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one.
No, I said I should have stepped in front of that.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
And that's what tells me it's not a poltergeist activity. Because poltergeist activity causes doors and cabinets.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Fourth down, here's Roethlisberger. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back.
And then you'll no longer have that haunt.
Will their fear
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They get the crucial turnover just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Oh, mother!
The turnover they needed, it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the field.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in chip. Oh, no,
Give me that.
it's the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Only at Panera.
What's my think like story?
Here he goes left side.
It's my
And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room.
That's her way of partying. That's her way of partying.
This could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Mm-hmm.
I can trust.
She like, I can do it, but I don't want to do it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Make a world of difference. I can't. It is, all right, baby.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And now it's second down.
I'm going to defend you on that play. That's bullshit.
First ever Santa Fe Hybrid.
Cue Rachel Ray. Hey, friends. Today we're giving up some delicious recipes.
Now Roethlisberger.
Hunger.
And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards.
What fucking song is this?
So
Hell no.
Cowboy territory now. Here's first and 10.
I want the damage of it. I got the drill and one for the trap.
Caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
I want to go and one for the trouble. I go to the trouble.
Throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And yes, complete to the tight end.
Making me over fucking rotate, bro.
Before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Hey, yo!
Defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate. They was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll try again here for the second and goal.
I got them damage advocate. I want to go one for the trouble. I want to blow one for the trouble. I got the damage advocate. I got the blow one for the trouble. I got the one style for mother and style for mother.
When it comes to a UFO sighting,
again, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, motherfucker.
Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron. Beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
Because though anyone can see a strange object in the sky, there are those who specialize in dreaming. Makes them expert at telling the ordinary from the extraordinary. Case in point, a former military man in upstate New York who knew almost immediately that what he saw in the sky was
Roethlisberger to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he'll get in.
Leighton Vander Esch, you fucking. Oh.
So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try to get the ball back again, in order to try to kick at least a tying field
in
goal.
Ilion, New York. Adam Tillinghast and his wife are watching the sunset.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. A tough one.
Like she fucked it up. Yeah, yeah. Like she did a good job, or that was like she did bad. Oh.
They'll run on first down. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So first and 10 now from the 30. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
As Adam reports,
now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. This, in all probability, another run here on second and 8. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through.
I mean, shit, at least you tied up. I mean, it ain't like nobody else. You just fucking take. I just even the score, bro. Just even the score.
Here's a jaw drop. Finally, the object sinks out of view.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Trevon Diggs. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Perhaps it's extraterrestrial in nature.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, you analyze it. 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on.
All right.
Last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.